Okay, so we are here with Tanya Hawkins. Say hi, Tanya.
Hi.
Tanya's one of our chicks, and she's going to be our featured chick in our charity chick. And Tanya's going to tell us a little bit about her story and how it all
Great,
began.
great, great. So, what we have here is our coffee cart, and this started down at the Union Gospel Mission. And actually, Linda Eaton, it was her idea. So, she is the brains behind our little organization. What we do is twice a month, we go down to the Union Gospel Mission, we load up our coffee cart, we take one of the guys from the Life Change program, and Doug's typically the one that goes with us, and we actually head out underneath the Burnside Bridge. We hand out 100 sandwiches, we hand out socks, protein bars, and it's so fun because we'll do like chocolate with coffee and whipped cream, and so we just really want to spoil them and treat them like they're valuable. And then we also give them a resource pamphlet to try to get them off the streets. And so that's what it all started with. Our long-term goals is to help with transitional housing, and then also help people in our community. Met a gal at our fundraiser last weekend, and she's not feeling well, needs some help with her yard work. So we're gonna get a group together and surprise her with yard work and some house repairs. So that's kind of what we're doing.
And do you have a name for your
Yes,
organization?
our name is Gung Ho Ministries because we're gung ho.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's been awesome, and we actually raised the last 2 weekends we raised over $2,500.
Wow.
So I wanted to raise at least 1,000. So we definitely exceeded our goals, but that helps with supplies and then also helps if we run into a couple or a family that needs some financial assistance. So
And what are you
yeah.
doing to raise the funds?
Well, right now we are having an ongoing sale. It's amazing the donations we've been getting. So as you can see, we've got a lot of clothing. I've got a girlfriend that owns a shop in Lake Oswego. She's been making donations of hot upscale clothing. And then
And what's the name of that shop?
That is Cerise.
Cerise.
Yep, in downtown Lake Oswego. And then the gals from my church, which is Portland Christian Center. I got two cats fighting. That's so funny. The gals from Portland Christian Center have been making tons of donations as well. It's definitely been a group effort. I feel very blessed and overwhelmed at times with the response that we're getting. It's crazy. I mean, this is not just me. This is everybody. So I'm really grateful for that. So.
And do you have a specific story as far as how you've touched the lives of some of the people you've helped?
Well, there was a couple that we ran into. She's pregnant with twins, and we were able to help them over Christmas with, like just the basic necessities. She didn't have bras. She didn't have underwear. So we, went to Target and did a little shopping for her and got them a Christmas tree, and they were very grateful. So just kind of get people the basics. But yeah, and then and actually there was a lady that I met at the sale over the weekend, and she lives up the street, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go and surprise her. I've got a group of guys getting together. We're gonna go and surprise her with some yard work, and then we're gonna get some paint and paint her house for her. So and just kind of start with whatever we can do to reach out and show people what Christians are all about.
And it
So, yeah.
seems like, the way that you're helping so many people is so beneficial, but there's another element to this, and that's the willingness for other people to help you help them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's
Yeah,
the part where
it's-
it seemed to really touch your heart. Can you tell us about how it's...
Oh, it's very overwhelming. I mean, it's amazing because you did not know where this was going to go, and it's kind of turned into almost a full-time job for me. I go to a leads group. I do like 3 jobs. I'm a gold buyer and I clean houses, and then and I do this, and it like the last month this has been like my full-time number 1 job. And that's the thing. I started this a year and a half ago with Linda, and this is being able to go down and touch the lives of the guys on the streets and just show them that they're loved. I've had to find jobs to work around that because that's my number 1 is to do God's work. So, and it's awesome too to see these guys, if they are on the streets, to also see them, in the mission, to be able to see them in their Life Change program or at the Portland Rescue Mission, because some of them just don't know that there's resources available. And so we're just trying to guide them. There's people on the streets that have benefits coming, but they're 14 to 16 months behind. That's sad. So once we get our transitional housing going too, then we'll be able to house at least, 5 or 6 guys at a time. So, But yeah, it's there's a lot. I mean, it's and, I went to a leads group yesterday and I had people bringing shoes. So it's like I'm always getting every week I'm getting multiple people bringing me stuff. So that's pretty awesome. And peanut butter too. They'll bring peanut butter or socks or whatever. So we can, so that
Yeah.
way, it lasts a lot longer. So
So what pieces are you really in need of? It sounds like a lot of people are donating items. Is
yes.
there a particular item you need, or is there help, or what is it
The
that you
hot,
really need?
yeah, the hot item is socks. I know it just doesn't sound like much, but a pair of socks to somebody on the streets, that's like gold. So if anyone wants to donate socks, that would be wonderful. Or, we're actually going to have another sale in July, another fundraiser. So, gosh, if I can raise another $1,000 to $2,000, then we can be on our way to saving up some money for some transitional housing. But yeah, any household, anything they want to donate, and they'll get a tax deduction. I can give them a receipt as well. But yeah, we're just getting started, and it's pretty amazing how it's just taken off. And I'm like, okay, this is definitely a God thing. I had people last weekend. I went to a garage sale, like I need to go to a garage sale, but I had these girls. I was talking to them, and they brought me like 3 truckloads of stuff that they didn't sell at their garage sale. And I'm like,
Wow.
they go, well, that sounds just great what you guys are doing down there. And all we're doing is handing out sandwiches and handing out socks and just loving on these guys. But it really does touch you. And then also to see them go from that to getting housing, we do get praise reports. And there's a whole variety of people on the streets. They're not there just because of drugs and alcohol. They're there because they're working poor. They can't afford housing, or they're people that served our country. That's pretty sad. Or they have mental issues, So Central City Concern, that's a place that they've got downtown now where they can go and get medication. So we're just, again, trying to just guide these people so that they can get help and,
Yeah.
have hope
Yeah.
and know that they're loved, know that they are important, because the rest of society, they don't make eye contact with them. They don't get that human touch. So we really make an effort to smile and hold their hand or give them a hug and just let them know that they're important. And even if they are on drugs or alcohol, we pray with them, we take prayer requests, and then we guide them. Union Gospel Mission, they've got a 4-year program that's amazing. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so how can people get a hold of you or find out
yeah.
more or
Yeah.
offer to help?
Absolutely. Well, and our website is it's in the process. It's under construction right now. So the easiest way to get a hold of me is my cell phone, and that's 503-547-9294. So 503-547-9294. So yeah, give me a call.
Perfect. And that's Tanya. And give us the name of your organization one more time.
Gung Ho Ministries.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you.